So my crew's out on the street conducting the interviews and asking people about Joe Biden. Go ahead, guy. Play the interview.
Sit down with President Biden and tell him one thing. What would you tell the president?
Do you know what flavor Jell-O you're having tonight?
If you were to have a substantive question for him, what would it be?
Do you have enough Jell-O for both of us?
You win. If you could tell President Biden one thing, if you were standing here and he said, "Sir, you got one question," what would you ask him?
I'd ask him, where is he right now? Because I don't think the guy even knows where he's at.
That's true.
If you could say something to Joe Biden, productive, not "let's go, Brandon." Right. What would you tell the president?
Well, I would ask him to step down. He really has done nothing. He's not capable of doing anything.
Destroyed this country, what he's done.
He shouldn't be there at all. I don't think he's even really running anything anyway. Somebody else is.
That's right.
Be running the country.
Well, maybe a previous president.
Yeah,
If Joe
Biden
Biden,
is a
President
puppet.
Biden were here and he said, walked up to you, he probably wouldn't like the shirt. But if he said, ask me any question you want, what would you ask the president?
Probably ask why he's still in office. I don't think he's mentally fit to be president in the first
No,
place.
if
I
he
do
can't
feel like
handle
we're kind of a
being
laughing stock
documented,
right now for the rest of the
Them
world leaders.
documents they found in the garage and stuff.
Definitely should be mentally fit for the job.
He
I
can't.
don't think
They
that's
say
the
he's not
case,
mentally
so-
fit
There are
to
a lot
stand
of people,
trial.
because I cover
You know what I
both
mean?
sides, and there are people on the other side who said we're laughing stock as of President Trump. Well, what do you say to those people?
He's a strong leader to make a country stand out. We are one of the largest economy in the world.
Yeah,
so
to
you
be
do
under
need
Trump.
a strong leader to push that forward. We can't be getting walked on by our competitors, per se, like China. So, kind of, anytime you watch the news, you see him missing his doors when he's walking through the lawn. It doesn't give a good vibe. So Trump stands on stage. You get what he says. What he says he's going to do. He doesn't backpedal on that. You don't have to worry about him saying one thing and doing another, because he talks the talk and he walks the walk as well. So
All right.
Let's
that's
talk about
true.
President Biden for just a moment. If he were here and you could ask him one question, what would you ask President Biden?
I'd say, who's really pulling your strings?
See?
Simple as that. And then he'd probably mumble an answer back if he even looked back at all. But
If President Biden were here right now and you could ask him one question, what question would you ask the president?
The president, that's a freaking really crazy question. There's a whole bunch.
You only get one question. That's the rule.
He's messed up so much. He's not for the people. He's not for the people at all. And I would ask him, why do you think you are for the people? What
He's
have
not.
you done
He's just for
the
himself.
people? You haven't done nothing for the people.
And ma'am, what would you ask the president if he were here?
I would ask him, why would you be president on everything that you're doing right now? Everything that you have done? Come on.
If you could...
Come on, man.
Biden, you
That's
could
the
ask him one
interview.
question.